Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, where we are going to be doing our first drive of one of these brand new Mitsubishis, and we're going to be starting with a full build of the Evo 9. Now, of course, we had to get the Tokyo Drift design for our Evo 9, and not only did we have to get that, but it's going to be getting a full setup. And I'm actually kind of curious, if we got the Tokyo Drift livery, we might as well convert it to rear-wheel drive and make it a drift car. Now, don't worry, I'm going to be doing loads of Evos that are still all-wheel drive. I'm going to be doing some drag Evos, and I'm going to be doing some rally Evos. So rest assured that it's not going to be just drift Evos, and I know that people are going to go nuts about how they're like, oh my god, all you do is drift builds. Don't worry, there will be many more Evos coming that will be rally and drag cars. So let's go ahead and head straight to the custom upgrades area. And, there we go. I mean, like I said, it has the rear-wheel drive, it has the Tokyo Drift livery, so it might as well be a drift car. We could put a V8 in here, but I don't want to do that. Or the Turbo Rally engine, which I'm just going to stick with the 4G63 that's in here. Now, I'm curious to see what a fully built 4G63 is going to actually end up making, because this is, like... See, it's always a weird toss-up with stuff like Evos in a Forza game, because in a Forza game, they can't quite simulate all the things that you could do to an Evo in real life. Like, you could build a 1,000-horsepower Evo in real life, but I feel like it'd be quite difficult to actually have them simulate that in, like, a Forza game. So we're going to max out at 661 horsepower and 548 foot-pounds of torque, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad number whatsoever. But there's definitely higher horsepower Evo 9s out there in real life, and I feel like there's always really going to be. So here's our drift suspension done. Here's our front sway bar, rear sway bar done. We're going to leave the cage out of this one, but we're going to do the full weight reduction. And then from there, we're going to head straight into the drivetrain and handle that, because really, there's no reason for me to talk through the drivetrain at this point. I mean, you guys all know how to build a drivetrain, like everything to race. Just everything straight to race, because that determines all of your tuning parameters. And we're going to run a sport tire with 275 fronts. You know what? Let's run a 245 front and a 245 rear. This car doesn't need to have ultimate grip. And wheel-wise, I know those actually look similar to the ones that were on the car in the movie. They don't look exactly the same, but they look pretty close. I'll definitely come back to those to see. Those look kind of like the ones in the movie, but so do these. The problem with these is these have too many spokes. These look fairly close. I mean, and I know that they technically have more spokes, but I feel like the design is closer to the ones that were in the movie, so I'm going to run these. And then I wonder, can we adjust? Oh, yes, we can do track width. Beautiful. We can actually make it have correct offset. God, yes. Yes. So now, in order to make it similar to the movie, we need... Ooh, I like the Varus kit. But this is a little bit more similar to the movie. I feel like this is a little bit more similar to the movie, in my opinion, because it has just, like, a little bit of a splitter on the front rather than that. I mean, like, yeah, I feel like that's a little bit more, like, similar to the movie. So let's see. Oh, God. That may work. What else? Don't really want to use that. Okay, yeah. The C West wing, I mean, like, it's okay, but it looks better on the back of the car. It doesn't look great, but it looks better on the back of the car than the Forza wing does. Oh, wait. Let's see. Do we want to do much here? Oh, I love the Varus, the Varus diffuser on the back. That's beautiful. Let's run the... we run the Varus side skirt. I don't think it's a big deal, too, but we still can. What do we want to run here? I like the C West Street hood. Only problem with that is that it doesn't really line up with the design. So I'm going to stick with the stock hood, and that's pretty much all that we need. And now we just need a little bit of a tune, and then we need to take this thing out and see what it's actually capable of. So we're going to take this around one of my personal favorite drift routes. And before we do that, let's slap a quick tune on it. I mean, I'm going to probably run a 410 rear gear just to start with, and a little bit of toe out at the front. Do a little bit more camber in the back, and soften the front a little bit and stiffen the rear a lot. There we go. And stiffen the rear just a little bit. Ride height is all the way down, though, so we're good on that. And brake-wise, I'm going to bias it just a little bit to the front so it helps transfer weight a little bit easier. And then rear acceleration is going to be 100. Rear decel is going to be 80. So we have a lot of lock in that diff. And let's go ahead and leave the festival now, because this thing should be, hopefully, ready to slide. It's always a gamble with a blind tune, because you're never sure whether it's going to work really well or be a mess. Let's go. I'm not gonna head to the mountain first. I don't want to head to the mountain first. That engine is super peaky. It doesn't have a lot of low end torque. I mean, I don't really expect it to. So that's whoop. All right.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, that 410 rear end works really nicely. Like, if you just keep the throttle, like, completely floored most of the way, you'll be okay. Not only will you be okay, you'll be great. I mean, like, dude, as long as this thing is above 6,000 RPM, she's gonna rip. It's super easy to control, too. I always, like, not always, but on that particular corner, I have to, like, make sure to train myself not to sleep on that corner, because it actually tightens up a little bit more than you would think it does. Oh my god, yes! Such a smooth car. And hearing that sound again is just awesome. I'll let you guys listen to it for a bit. What I'm trying to do is make a decent, like, actual lap of the island, because if I can pull that off, that will be a proper test of this thing. And I haven't done any perks on this car either, so there's no way, like, if I hit, like, one thing, I'm out. Like, there's no mulligans on this car. That gap between 4th and 5th is pretty big. And it's only a problem when you're trying to shift from 4th to 5th mid-drift, and you shift from 4th to 5th too early. Whoa, I thought he was a traffic car. Dude, my heart dropped for a second. I was freaking out. I was like, please don't be a traffic car. I don't want this streak to die just yet. Let's keep it moving. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I bounced off that bus. Holy crap. Alright, I mean, I can keep the combo, thankfully. But, there we go. I want to, like, I'm using the wreckage just to keep a combo. And I know that that's not really, like, some people don't like when you do that. But you know what? If you're really trying to keep a combo, you fight for it no matter what. Like, yes, the combo's going to get a little ugly, but... Like, if you want to keep a combo, there's certain things that sometimes you're just okay with doing, and that's one of them. There we go. If you get the RPMs right and you get the transition right, you're good. Trail the back end around. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Easy. It feels really good to drive. Like, this thing is actually really nice to drive. It's easy to place, too. Like, when I just let off of it a little bit, it just kind of went where I wanted it to. I just let off so it didn't really go, you know, in the dirt. But at the same time, I was like, I want to keep it right near the edge of the road. And it stayed right near the edge of the road. See, like, I just wanted to keep it in that lane, and it kept in the lane. No problem. I really like this balance of differential ratio and tire size. Because if you get the, like, the ratio of the diff to match up well with the tire size and match up well with the, with the tire compound, your car's in a good place. Now, I don't think we're going to score very highly on this drift zone because I didn't really set up well for it. But to be fair, I'm not really trying to do, like, super well on drift zones in this video. I'm more trying to keep that combo because I just want to have, like, that satisfaction of getting all the way around the map in one combo. I mean, it's not exactly a difficult thing to do, but at the same time, it's a really fun thing to do. And you know I can do a lot better on that drift zone, but we're not going for drift zones in this video. That's not the point here today. Point here right now is that bigger combo. A little bit of cockpit view for you guys. God, I missed seeing that Evo cockpit. It's such an iconic cockpit, too. It's such an iconic, like, interior. And even though it's a super basic interior, there's nothing, like, super special about the interior of an Evo. What is special about the interior of an Evo is its simplicity. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, wouldn't that have been ironic? A Subaru ruining the skill, basically skill streak of an Evo. Or combo. Not streak. That's Call of Duty. Combo. Whoa, hi Mazda 3. Alright, coming up on Needle Climb now. Except it's Needle, what would it be? Descent? I don't know, because we're going back down. Come on. Oh, God! Oh, God! I just realized that was about to bank, and I didn't even realize it. All right, we're not going for drift zone score here. We're going for my actual combo and keeping my combo alive. So we'll probably put in a lower drift zone score than we could, but like I said, it's about that combo right now. Oh yeah, I mean, like, if you're going for drift zone score on this particular section, you better have like 60 to 70K by the time that first corner is done. Oh, my line. No! That was a horrible line. Like, I went way too far outside. What I do love about it, though, is that it's got such a good chassis that you can stay, like, most of that, I was just, like, flat on the throttle. You can just stay flat and just make steering adjustments. It's so smooth, too. You can get close to the edge. And you can even just play around with, like, the actual edge of grip with this car, but never quite hit it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to quite hit it. So, God, it works so well. And swing back the other way. God, there she goes. Still flat on the throttle. Still flat on the throttle. Honestly, like, whoa! Lost it. Lost it. Lost it. In terms of not really worrying about drift zone score, we didn't do too bad. I feel like this thing could do better, though. Like, I feel like this thing could do really, really well. Yeah, that was way too low in the RPM range. Way, way, way too low. Real easy. And, all right, 355K. That's not awful. It's not bad. Now, like I said before, if we were directly focusing on just the drift zone, yeah, we could make a better run. But still. Whoa! Can we make this transition? Yes. And parked. Not a bad combo. And you know what? Not a bad car either. I really, really enjoyed this thing. Now, the next Evo is obviously going to be all-wheel drive. I'm not, going to be doing I'm not going to be doing a drift build on every single Evo, but I definitely wanted to get this one out of the way because it is a very iconic Evo. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of the video, and if you have any car suggestions, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.